Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Lookum23. Joining me for Choices of Stories You Play Hero, Book 1, Chapter 9, Burnout! And I see that game controller on the table! Following Friday night, you and Poppy are at the apartment, getting ready for the opening of the Grand. Poppy touches up her makeup in the mirror while you lie on your couch, scrolling through your phone absent-mindedly. This is so exciting, Alex. I can't wait to see what the club looks like now that all the renovations are finished. If it's anything like what Kenji and Grayson were envisioning, it should be incredible. Which is exactly why you can't just show up with your usual office drone look. I think I look very distinguished, actually. Look, you know I love you no matter what you wear, but merino wool and clubbing simply don't match. Unless you're, like, next level committed to normcore thing? Okay. Message received. I'll see what I have. Oh, that'll be a cool outfit. Let's check it out. Feel free to screenshot. No. And second thought, I like what I have on. You seem pretty preoccupied with my outfit for the club. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were trying to avoid being nervous about seeing Dax tonight. Bobby turns away from the mirror, her eyeshadow half done. Don't be ridiculous. Why would I be nervous about that? Don't play coy with me. With all we know what happens when you combine drinks, dancing, and retro chic Cabernet-style decor. We do? Yep, romance. I'd say there's a good chance you and Dax seal the deal tonight. Seal the deal? It's not like we're gonna get married or anything. Hey, never say never. I've got a good feeling about tonight. You're ridiculous. Poppy turns back to face herself in the mirror, suddenly looking pensive. Besides, I'm starting to think I should just, I don't know, chill out as far as Dax is concerned. What do you mean? I don't like the kind of person I've been lately, you know? I mean, Hazel seems perfectly nice, but I've been so rude to her. And then there was the whole thing with Skylar, and... Bobby, don't beat yourself up over this. Everyone gets jealous sometimes. I know, I just wish I hadn't acted out because of it. From now on, I'm just gonna be Dax's friend and not expect anything else. Unless something else does happen, of course. Which would be nice. I think you should make something happen. That's a good plan. I think so too. Now, enough about me. How's your love life going? I don't have love. I don't have a life. No. Especially Pixelberry. 15 chapters of high school coming out this week, plus 2 tomorrow, and I've still got sophomore to finish today. Just send your phone buzzes with an incoming message. Alex, I'll be taking a limo to the opening of the Grand tonight, and would love some company. Care to join me? Does this answer your question? You hold up your phone, and Poppy walks over to read the text. I'm flattered, Grayson, but no. A limo? Jealous? You have to say yes. It'd be so romantic. Just then, your phone buzzes again, and you glance down to read yet another text. This time, from Kenji. Head to the club soon. I can pick you up if you need a ride. Hope you're cool with motorcycles, though. It's a motorcycle. Son of a... Okay, now Kenji's inviting me to ride with him instead on his motorcycle. Wow. What even is your life? When did you get so cool? Hey, I've always been cool. Please, Alex. I've known you since freshman year of college. You were cool, but you weren't showing up at a club opening in a limo and/or motorcycle. Cool. Well, maybe I've stepped up my game. I don't know what to tell you. Tell me you're gonna go with Grayson? Or Kenji? I think I'll take a cab with you. What? But why? You'd be a total VIP. I'll settle for being your friend. Aw, Alex, you're too sweet. When did you want to head out? Don't you have to get ready and it'll take another 6 hours? No, I'm kidding. Does now work? Yes. Ooh, wow. He has put in some work on this. You and Poppy arrive in the Bayside, and the Grand finally comes into view. Oh my god, it looks amazing. Did you know it was gonna look like this? I might have. No, you didn't. Shut up. I can't wait to get inside. Do you think Grayson would let us skip the line? He will if he knows what's... Whoa, what's going on here? You and Poppy step out on the sidewalk to find Grayson and Kenji surrounded by eager reporters. Can Northbridge Nightly News get a few words from the men of the hour? For those of you at home who somehow don't know who I'm talking to, this is Grayson Prescott, everyone's favorite billionaire here. That's quite an introduction. And Kenji Katsuros, Northbridge's resident it boy and son of District Attorney Miko Katsuros. Speaking of which, why hasn't the DA Katsuros made an appearance tonight? Surely she'd want to show a little support for her only child. Well, I'm sure she's got plenty of stuff to do. Really? I can't imagine what else she'd be doing at this time of night. Well, I guess you'd have to ask her. Could we shift focus to our plans for the Grand? Personally, I couldn't be more excited to bring this legendary establishment back to Bayside. My hopes is we can all work together to build a brighter future for this neighborhood without sacrificing everything that makes it so special. Speaking of famous parents, look who just arrived! Please tell me it's not son of a... I swear, if Aunt Mallory just appears, I will not be surprised. You look in the direction, the reporter pointing, and see Silas Prescott stepping out of a sleek black car. Am I late? The reporter and cameraman rush over to talk to Silas Prescott, leaving Grayson and Kenji behind. One at a time, please. Mr. Prescott, how do you feel about your son going into a nightclub business? Unbelievably proud, and really, this is only the beginning of our plans for the Bayside neighborhood. Really? What do you mean? I mean that Prescott Industries is very interested in revitalizing this neighborhood. It's been neglected for far too long, if you ask me. I've been speaking to a few local real estate developers about what steps we can take to change that. Exciting news from Silas Prescott himself! As the reporter wraps up the interview, Grayson strides angrily into the club. Kenji shoots you a worried look before following inside. Not exactly the best way to begin the evening. We get to skip the line. Thumping music greets you as you step into the club. Swirling colored lights illuminate the dance floor from overhead as people mingle around a crowded, lively bar. A server courteously offers you a flute of champagne. Suddenly, the music hushes as Kenji walks up onto the stage with a drink in hand and addresses the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, before tonight, Northbridge was a city like any other. A city crying out for a hero. Someone to stand guard against the forces of staying in and having a quiet night with friends. Someone with the strength to stare Netflix in the face and say, "Not tonight, old friend." And so I answered that call, teaming up with the one and only Grayson Prescott, of course. You're a great sidekick to Kenji. Hey now, I'll settle for who's the sidekick later. Good-natured laughter ripples through the crowd, and Kenji grins as he raises his glass. That said, I'd like to thank you all for joining our cause as we launch this venue, a shining beacon of hope for this city we love. A toast to the Grand. Nice. Oh, feel free to screenshot that. I thought the message was staying. He would vanish once you did it. Nice. So that's what Kenji looks like, all in all. You cheer and sip champagne with the elated crowd as Kenji rejoins you. Kenji? Wow, you actually pulled it off. This place is amazing. You've really outdone yourself. Now, not that I've seen your other work, Glad you like it. Aw, does this mean you were seeking my approval? Hey, no, whoa, I wouldn't go that far. Anyway, gotta go play host. You should check out the bar. Head over to the bar where you spot Dax and Hazel, who wave you over. Alex, come on over. Saved your seat. Hi, you two. How are you liking the ground? It's crowded, loud, and a sensory overload. And yet, I'm having lots of fun. Me too. It defies all logic. What? How does it defy all logic? I'm so confused. And Poppy saunters up to you all. Hey, guys. Oh, hey, Poppy. You all exchange polite smiles and nods, and conversation lulls into a loaded silence. So, Alex, why don't you start us off with a conversation topic? Let's talk about Hazel's latest experiments, Poppy's latest article. Locum? What? 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 Why am I here? Hero? Menace? Role model? What do you think? I guess as a scientist, I'm naturally curious. What causes Locum's abilities? Who's underneath the mask, and are they... Dax interrupts with forced, nervous laughter. What a strange topic to bring up, Alex. Hey, you asked me to come up with something. We could always ask Dask about his preferred soldering iron, and that will get him talking for hours. Dax and Poppy share a sheepish smile, and Hazel notices. I should go and let you all catch up. Hazel gets up from her seat, looking dejected. Hazel, wait. I ordered a round of drinks for all of us. You should stay. Oh. Thanks, Poppy. That's really cool of you. Yeah, it is. Don't mention it. Besides, if Dax has enough drinks, you might hear the story of his 6th grade talent show. Oh my god. That was that during the ventriloquist phase? I've been trying to get that story out of him for days. Trust me, it's gold. The bad jokes alone make it worth the wait. Whoa, hey! I suddenly feel outnumbered. Soon the 4 of you are talking and laughing over drinks. After a couple rounds, Hazel checks her phone. Oh, sorry, I've got to run, guys. I've got some lab results that just came in that need to be reviewed ASAP. Duty calls. I can relate. Something tells me it's not that simple. And something tells me she has powers and we didn't know. Just saying. Later, you spot Grayson and Kenji sitting at the other end of the bar. As you make your way over to them, you notice their grim expressions. I can't believe my father, slipping in with some ulterior motive. This project was meant to bring jobs and business to the locals, not bulldoze and replace them. He's always hovering over me, like I knew his supervisor. It's the opposite with my mom. She can't even be bothered to make an appearance. It's like she's convinced it's only a matter of time before I fail. Now that I can relate to. Grayson and Kenji click their glasses together as you take a seat beside them. Guys, you have a lot to be proud of. You guys set out to do some good, and you succeeded. No one can take that away from you. That's a good point. We did earn this. Yeah, it'd be great if the district attorney saw it that way. I know what this calls for. Another round of drinks? No. Another round of drinks. Here. Bartender, top us off. In no time at all, the 3 of you are sipping ice cold cocktails, all smiles. Cheers, Alex. Yeah, thanks for snapping us out of this funk. Believe me, it was my pleasure. You two are way more fun this way. See, if you would have danced with either one, something tells me the other would have been gloomy. Just then, Dax comes rushing up. Hey, Grayson, Poppy was looking for you. Think you could spare a minute to give her a statement for her mag? No problem. I'll be right back. Dax anxiously watches Grayson leave, then turns to you and Kenji. Guys, we got trouble. What's wrong? There's an attack in progress at the DA's office. News reports of a massive damage and the man on fire. It could be Caleb. What? I've got to get over there now. And your grand opening? None of that matters now. I'm going. Alex? I'm right behind you. Holy mother of crap! Okay, can we kick this guy's ass already? You and Talos arrive outside the DA's office to find the entire street a blazing inferno. Oh no. We've got to find my mother before it's... Wait, look, over there! Kenji points to two figures down the road, obscured in a haze of fire and smoke. You rush over to see a woman on the ground, scrambling away from a menacing, fiery assailant. You can't do this. The police are mobilizing as we speak. Then let them come. They're terrified of me, and rightly so. There's nothing that you or the jackbooted cronies in blue can do to stop me. Now say goodnight. No! Let's go. Let her go, Caleb. You two, how many times do I have to beat you down? It's not gonna be like this. This time. Ready, Locum? Ready. I forgot because it doesn't display Locum as our quote-unquote nickname. I forgot. I'm like, did Pixelberry include me? Okay, then bring it on. Caleb hurls a volley of fireballs at you as Talos sets off, charging forward. Behind Talos, behind Caleb. I should go behind Talos. You follow closely behind Talos, who shields you from the blast after blast with his bronze body. Stay close, Locum. I got you covered. Right behind you, Talos. The two of you push forward together, approaching striking distance of Caleb. Locum, now's the time to go on the fence. I'll follow your lead. Right. I should a distraction, a projectile, a shield. Grab my hand. Talos gives you a knowingly nod and clasp your palm. You summon your strength and swing the full weight of Talos' body hurling through the air towards Caleb. Yah! Talos brings his fist forward, slamming into Caleb like a bronze missile. The impact sends Caleb falling back, skidding across the ground. You take a second to regroup when Talos spots Miko still laying weakly on the pavement. Now's our chance to get the DA out of here. I'll grab her, you grab Caleb. Talos launches into a low sprint, then drops to his knee, sliding across a asphalt towards his mother, hand sparking against the pavement as he goes. He scoops her up in his arms. You unhand me! I'm here to help. I'll get you to safety. Not so fast! Talos runs off with the DA as Caleb turns towards them. Hey, don't turn your back on me. You lunge forward and grab Caleb from behind. I should pin him, punch him, throw him. Pin him. Urgh! You flip him to the ground and pin him to the asphalt. Ugh! But as you hold him down, the heat from his flaming body intensifies until you can no longer bear it. Ugh! You release him, patting out the flames on your suit. That's it! Time to end this! Caleb marches toward you with purpose, his open palms billowing flame, when suddenly he winces in pain and falls to one knee. Ah! What's the matter, Caleb? Did the beating take more of a toll on you than you thought? The flames on Caleb's body sputter and weaken, snuffing into nothing but smoke. No. This can't be happening! It's over, Caleb. Surrender. No way. I'm not done. I'm just getting started! That was interesting. His powers kicked out. Huh. Caleb concentrates all of his fire into one slim tongue of blue hot flame, hissing in his palm with like a Bhutan torch. Die! Caleb lunges at you. You try to move away, but he attacks with frightening speed. Ah! You shut your eyes, bracing yourself. But when you open them, you're unharmed. Talos stands before you, a shining bronze shield between you and Caleb. If you want to get to Locum, you're gonna have to go through me! You look down and see white, hot tip of Kayla's torch flame sprouting from Talos' back. No! Looks like I found your melting point, Talos! Caleb retracts the flame, and Talos falls to the ground. Molten bronze spilling from the wound in his abdomen onto the pavement. You'll pay for this! You summon every bit of strength you have left and drive your fist into Caleb's chest. The impact sounds like a thunderous crunch, sending Caleb flying backwards. He slams into a building behind him so hard that the brick wall crumbles and Caleb's flames snuff out. Ah! You defeated Caleb. You turn and kneel by Talos' side, desperate for a sign of life. Talos! You place your hand on his chest, but all you feel is cool, motionless metal. The tapping of heels on the concrete signals Miko's approach. I saw him sacrifice himself. I was wrong about him. I may have been wrong about a lot of things. Well, hopefully he pulls through so he can hear you say that. Can you please go call an ambulance? Miko turns and walks away, leaving you in an eerie silence. As sirens sound in the distance, you hear the faintest cough. Hey! Hey there, Hiro. Kenji, you're alive! Don't count me out yet. Just hang on. You're gonna be okay. Is that an ambulance? I can't go to the hospital. They'll find out who I am. Don't worry. That was just to buy us some time. You and I are getting out of here. Dax will figure out every way to help you, I promise. Everything will be fine. The old Kenji closes. You turn to look over to the brick wall, where Caleb is now nowhere to be found. Everything will be fine. Meanwhile, at Prescott Industries, Silas Prescott sits at his desk when a knock sounds at the door. Come in. Sir, I got back the expedited results of the blood test you wanted. And? Sample 1 reacts to the prism gate energy, taking on strange, rapid mutations. Yes, as expected. And the second one? No initial reaction. So far it seems that some people's genetics don't react to the prism, but... Hazel produces a small glass vial filled with faintly glowing pink liquid. This is the newest iteration of the serum we've been working on. Adding this to sample 2, the non-reactive blood, caused an almost immediate prismatic mutation. So the serum works. Well, it's impossible to say what the serum will do if introduced into an organism's body. There could be dangerous side effects if... That will be all, Hazel. Why don't you leave the serum with me and take the rest of the night off? Sir, may I ask whose blood sample these are? I can't help but think. That will be all, Hazel. I mean, you've done great work here. Why don't you go home and get some rest? In fact, take tomorrow off. You've earned it. I insist. Yes, sir. Hazel puts the serum on the polished marble surface of the desk and leaves. Once the door closes, Silas wastes no time in loading the serum into a syringe. To a newer, better world. He rolls up a sleeve and injects the needle into his forearm, pushing the plunger with purpose, and almost instantly doubles over in pain, gripping at the table to keep his balance. Ah! Silas falls to the floor, screaming. But soon, the pain subsides. Silas rises to his feet, and he looks in the wonder at the desk, where the grip of his hand had crushed the solid marble into powder. Newer and better indeed. You completed Chapter 9, but my question is what side effects will be seen? So we'll most likely, if I have time, do a recap this week. So far, Rules of Engagement really has got me thinking, and then this has got me thinking, and then sophomore's next, and then high school, and man, Pixelberry does not want me to have any time off. Oh, man. And then tomorrow, um, Love Hacks and Endless Summer come out, unless they release another new book, and I'm gonna be like, holy crap. I would be fine, actually, if they push things back to Saturday. But I don't think that's going to happen. So look forward to continuous content until all this is done. I will take a break from high school, though. When the new content comes out tomorrow, I'm going to have to be careful about the keys. Yesterday I was very discouraged because I wanted to work on Endless Summer Diamond Editions, and I sat 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 till, like, they finally gave an official statement. I was like, well, I've wasted a total of 12 hours not using any keys, and that's very disappointing because that's at least 3 to 4 Diamond Editions I could have done. So, yeah. But a lot of people get all upset. Well, I'm waiting for the book. I have nothing better to do. No, I literally have work to do. Literally, this is one of, like, 3 jobs I do. So, yeah. With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the content. Please feel free to like, comment, share, or subscribe. Also, if you're feeling generous, you can head down to the description down below, where, if you want to support my content and me, would be greatly appreciated. I put in a lot of hard work. Otherwise, feel free to share the video if you are unable. And also, you can follow a couple of my social media links. There's a couple down there in the description as well. And until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.